Here's why you need to tune in right now. With CTR Media Network, you can transform your knowledge into a fully produced TV show. Imagine your content streaming on platforms like Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and Amazon Fire TV, reaching over 350 million households in 140 countries. We take care of everything, from managing your ready-to-go content to global distribution. And it's not just any content, it's edutainment, a perfect blend of education and entertainment that keeps viewers coming back for more. You'll join a vibrant community of thought leaders, podcasters, and educators, all sharing a passion for impactful content and global reach. Plus, with our app available on Google Play and the App Store, your show will be accessible to millions more. Ready to shine on the global stage? Let's get you started. Schedule a 15-minute call with us today and turn your idea into a TV sensation. Reply to this video by saying, "I want to learn more." Don't wait, your audience is out there waiting.
Hello everybody. I am Dr. T&J Ramsey, the host of the CTR Media Network TV, powered by CTR Media Network. And today we're at the Flourish Homeschooling Conference, interviewing entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations, and also individuals, parents who are actually homeschooling their children. But today we're going to flip it up a little bit because I brought different organizations prior to this interview, and now we have an entrepreneur. We have the Mad Lady. Yes, I said the Mad Lady, M-A-D, in the house.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
how are
yes,
you?
Ma'am. I'm good. How about you?
So I'm amazing. So tell me, what made you come to the Flourish Homeschooling Conference?
Well, what made me come is that I met Miss Nicole, and she was very impressed with my mission and my work and what I do. I'm a children's book author, first and foremost, and then I created brands for both of my girls, Vay and Varia. So when she met me at an event, and she said, "It will be perfect for you to join us at the conference, and we would love to have you." And when she explained it to me and what all goes on, I said, "Well, I would love to be a part, and this is my first time being here, and I'm so excited."
What? Only your first time?
Yes.
Child, you fit right on in. All right.
Thank you.
So what made you decide to name your company the Mad Lady?
Okay, so that's my brand name
Your
that
brand
I go by, and MAD stands for Making a Difference.
Oh.
Everything that I do is in efforts to make a difference. So I became a children's book author. I created my girls' brands. Recently about to launch my self-care, self-love brand. My birthday is Friday, the 31st, and each year I do try to do something to give back to myself that'll help me grow in life. And so with the self-care, self-love line, that is a timeless collection that will motivate people to pour into themselves and love themselves.
You know, I love that because we're living in such a fast-paced world that we don't take time to slow down. And then if we do, then we forget how. And so the fact that you're creating something on how we can actually do that. But I want to piggyback back on something that you said.
Okay.
So that you are a children's book author.
Yes.
So what made you decide to become a children's book author? Because, you know, that's something that everybody don't do.
Okay, so I knew that I wanted to be an author. And when I had my first daughter, Vay, I said, well, why not let my first book be a children's book and an inspirational and motivating children's book and be inspired by her? So that's what I did, and now I'm on number 5. So now I'm a 5 times children's book author.
Wow. Okay. And the first inspiration came from your daughter to become an author. You thought about your baby girl and you was like, okay, let me start this book. But it's not only going to be a book, but it's going to be inspirational.
And motivating kids all over the world.
And so what made you decide? Because normally, you know, when you think of children's books, you think of them teaching them ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, you know, maybe how to tie their shoes. You don't hear too many people say motivation. And I feel it's a story behind that.
I just feel like it's our job to pour into the next generation. It's like whatever it is that we have learned is our responsibility to pass it on for the upcoming generation. So all of my books align with motivating, building confidence, building self-esteem, motivating kids to go after what they want in life. So yeah, pretty much all motivation.
I love it. And the fact that, you know, most of the time when we are adults, we have to teach ourselves how to motivate ourselves. We have to learn how to build our confidence. And that's something that's normally not taught. We normally, after we have experienced something that's not so great, we're like, okay, I need to motivate myself. I need to learn how to build more confidence.
Right.
So the fact that you taking the time to instill this in our children from a young age is helping instill in them the confidence, the motivation to know that they can and they will be able to achieve anything.
Right. And the ultimate goal is for them to avoid making costly decisions later in life.
That part.
So if they have the confidence and the self-esteem early in life, they can know by the time they get older that they don't have to settle for, a job or a relationship or whatever that may look like later in life.
And I was actually thinking about that as well because, I don't know if I'm going to say it, but adults, we tend to, because I don't know your generation, but I know my generation, that's something that we had to learn after something traumatic happened.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. And so the fact that the reason why when I'm hearing you say motivation and it's in children's books, I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Like, that should be something that is a given that one should do. And the fact that you are doing that and you use your daughters and it's so positive, and now you're a 5-time author now. So what is it that you want to do now? Because you're doing so much in regards to motivation. Is there anything else you want to do with your books, or?
I just want to continue to make a difference. Whatever that may look like, it can be in different many forms. That's just my sole mission, to make a difference in people's lives through their visions.
Well, you're definitely doing that. Now, you have 5 books.
Yes.
I know this may be hard for you to answer, but which book you would say is the one that you will say, this is the book that I want you to start with? Eventually they're going to get all 5, but which book?
I'm going to say I can't choose because each of them are inspired by a real life person.
Really?
Yeah. So
okay, let's talk about that.
Vay's Real Life Fairy Tale, that's inspired by my oldest, Vay. That's my very first book. After Vay is Tamaya's Perfect Plan. That is inspired by my niece, Tamaya. After Tamaya, it is Can You Hear Me Now? That's inspired by my youngest daughter, Varia. And she was actually born deaf. So Can You Hear Me Now is a book that encourages kids to embrace what makes them different. And then after Can You Hear Me Now, it's You Go Girl. And that's inspired by me as a little girl. And then You Go Boy is inspired by my nephew, Kyle. Well, I would say get the whole bundle.
Listen.
Not one in particular, the whole bundle.
Listen, after she already explained like that, I see why. I mean, you can't pick between none of them.
Right.
I mean, and the fact that they have a real life story like attached to it, it makes it more personable.
Yes.
And I love the way that you added in the transparency, like your baby girl, and also showing how that is her uniqueness. That's like her superpowers. And just to see, I mean, how cool is it for your mom to write a book, or your auntie to write a book that is centered around you?
You're the inspiration behind. Yes.
What, girl, you just built a legacy for your family. How does that feel?
It feels great. It feels like I'm going to be ultimately changing lives all over the world.
You are, but you started within your family first. So I want you to just take that in. I don't know if you took it in yet. Take it in, because you started with your family and you're really changing the trajectory of your family's confidence, motivation, self-worth, the values that we hear about, read about. You did it.
Living it. Yep.
You're living it. You're living it. So tell us, how can we find your book, or is anything else you want to share about your book or your series?
I think we pretty much covered it, but I can be found on Instagram at the Mad Lady and the number 1. My website is www.istaymad.org. I look forward to connecting with you guys. I look forward to you supporting me in advance. Thank you for making a difference, and always remember that today is a great day to make a difference.
I love the fact that you changed MAD into a positive word. Okay, because when I first read I said, the Mad Lady. I said, this woman is just a beam of sunshine. What's she mad about? You know what? Like her, when she come in the room, she automatically make you smile. So I was like, why would she name herself the Mad Lady? And then when you explained it, I'm like, wow, girl, you took that word and flipped it. Like, I love that that you're actually using that, and you're taking a word that usually have negativity and you flip it into positivity.
Positive, yeah.
So I know your books are just even better than just your brand name, because I mean, I'm just like, wow. So thank you so much for coming today to share your books with our young people, and also sharing your business and your brand. Make sure, tell them your social media again so they can follow you.
Social media is at The Mad Lady 1 on Instagram, and website is www.istaymad.org.
All right, you guys, and so there you have it. Make sure to go check her out on all social media platforms, and make sure to check out her series of books. She has 5, so make sure that will make a great gift. And for all of you parents who are homeschoolers, listen, you know we be building our curriculum all the time. So you just buy them books, and then you build your curriculum around it, because you know she's all about motivation, self-confidence, and family. Yes. So build your curriculum around family, self-motivation, and confidence. Okay?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. I mean, that's why we do what we do, to let people know ones who are truly making a positive impact in the world. And you're definitely doing that, the Mad Lady. So on that note, you guys, if no one told you today that you matter, that you're important, or that you're worthy, I want you to know that you are important, you are worthy, and I love you. So I will see you the same time, same place next week. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Welcome to CTR Media Network, where we're revolutionizing the podcasting landscape. Are you an entrepreneur or podcaster searching for a platform to amplify your voice and message? Do you desire a way to establish yourself as the go-to authority in your niche without breaking the bank? Podcasters, are you on the hunt for a platform that not only offers unwavering support but also provides expert podcast coaching, robust podcast promotion strategies, and invaluable insights into podcast monetization, all while ensuring you retain complete ownership of your content? Look no further. At CTR Media Network, we've got you covered. We have helped countless entrepreneurs and podcasters reach their goals over a period of time. At CTR Media Network, we're dedicated to nurturing both you and your brand. We specialize in helping podcasters and entrepreneurs grow. We're here to help you maximize your visibility and market share both online and offline. Our diverse podcast network spans across social media, 24/7 streaming online TV, Roku TV, radio, media outlets, podcasting platforms, and more, reaching an impressive 350 million households. But beyond numbers, we prioritize care, education, and assistance in realizing your dreams of making a positive impact on the world. Join us in this mission by allowing us to provide our platform for you to share your compelling podcast shows, engaging interviews, standout products, services, and impactful advertisements. Experience the difference with CTR Media Network, the network that genuinely cares about you, your journey, and treat you like family.